We in these streets.
Yes. Been gone for a minute, but we back. Chinchilla ice on with it fitted. That's that Lloyd Banks.
I can't stand that nigga, bro. I hated Lloyd Banks. I don't really fuck with 50 like that either, bro. But I really didn't like Lloyd Banks, man.
I remember you telling me that. That's why I said it. I remember you telling me that shit. Go to 3kingsboxing.com for latest what's going on in the sport of boxing. And as always, man, I want to thank my man Prodigy for being here. It's been a while, but you know what though? It's just like you know how you gotta miss something to appreciate it. So we finna make y'all appreciate us. We gonna say a lot of shit you motherfuckers is not gonna like. I know I am. I'm gonna say a lot of shit you motherfuckers ain't gonna like, man. What's going on, Prodigy?
Another day, another dollar, man. Look, Ryan Garcia need to chill, bro. He about to fuck around, get knocked out. This nigga gonna be laid out flat on his back. They're gonna chalk this nigga up in the ring and shit gonna be exactly, bro. They're gonna be chalk around this nigga body in the ring, bro. You need to calm the fuck down, man. I get it. Y'all into God now and shit. That's what's up, bro. You know, whatever. At the end of the day, that shit ain't gonna save you from getting your ass knocked out by Tank Davis, bro. Cut it out, man.
Man, first of all, and we're gonna get into it, right? I'm just curious about one thing. So Demetrius Andrade proves by becoming the champion, not one and two divisions, that he should be worthy of fighting Canelo Alvarez. Y'all tell me this nigga got to do more, but Ryan Garcia can disappear, come back, have two fights, and be thrown into a mega fight?
Very good point. All right.
I'm curious how fans think that works.
Well, if you leave it up to Chris Fanix, he's a superstar, and Sergio Hora. If you leave it to them motherfuckers, he's a superstar. That's what they said.
You call the nigga Sergio.
Just saying, dog. Like Sergio's out here honing himself on his own, man. It's sad, man.
No,
Getting punked by niggas that don't even know a morsel of boxing, you know, compared to the boxing knowledge he actually has. The nigga dumbs himself down. I remember when Sergio Mora first started the zone, he was straight. You know what I'm saying? He was giving us a lot of good takes. He was doing a lot of breakdowns and analysis from a boxer standpoint, from a guy that's actually been in the ring. He doesn't do none of that shit anymore. Now he has the same or let me say the ability or the knowledge base as Chris Fanix and the other motherfucker, I don't ever remember his name, that's on the broadcast with him. He's just in line with them now. It's like he's dumbed himself down. He's out here hoeing himself, bro, on his own, 100%. So it's Sergio Hora. That's his name.
Well, they got a new member to add to that motherfucker because I guess that them checks they write is pretty good because Porter was on that motherfucker, goddammit, doing the same motherfucking thing. He's this nigga.
And the thing about Sean Porter, and I've been saying this shit, bro.
Yeah,
I've been saying this shit, bro. Sean Porter is a nigga that he has to have people liking him, bro, at all times.
Yeah.
Sean Porter is a nigga you can't trust. You know what I'm saying? Just think about it, you know. Streetwise dudes, you know, the people that's actually been in the street that's listening to this podcast, you could never trust a dude that was always trying to get everybody to like him, bro. That was like your number one enemy. That was a nigga you had to keep your eyes on, right? Because they're two-faced, three-faced, quadruple-faced, bro. They got so many fucking faces, they don't even know how many they got because they're changing every fucking minute to try to please everybody. That's Sean Porter, man. What did he say, Bo? What did he say at the end of the show?
At the end of
the broadcast?
Oh, you mean 2K? Do you like my hat?
Yeah, right.
Oh no, not that one. He said.
I love everything about you. That shit was kind of gay.
That shit was very gay.
I love everything about you.
What? He said he's a trendsetter. He said no. See, I said earlier, and I'm gonna repeat what he said because I heard y'all and pissed me off on when he was talking to you know Bo and Farouk. But this motherfucker said he's being a trendsetter. He's gonna go to 140, get ahead of everybody, and when everybody get there, he's already been there. He's being a trendsetter. What the fuck is you talking about, man? What the fuck is you talking about?
Like, bro, how's he being a trendsetter? Okay, so you're basically praising him for moving out of the 135 division. But the reason why Devin Haney hasn't gone anywhere is because the nigga stopped to go get undisputed real quick. let me just do a pit stop real quick and collect all the motherfucking belts. But see, that's a problem when it comes to and I know what Sean Porter's trying to do. Like I said, he's trying to make it to where everybody likes him. In that situation, he was trying to overly respect Ryan Garcia so Ryan Garcia could like him. That's what it was. Mm-hmm. And he overly respected him, and at the same time, he accidentally shitted on Devin Haney. You see what I'm saying? Devin Haney is an undisputed champion at 135. That's why he's not at 140, nigga. That doesn't make Ryan Garcia a trendsetter if he gets there first. What that actually means is that Ryan Garcia has been hanging around 135 for no reason for too long. What that actually means is that Ryan Garcia is fucking lying, trying to say that Javier Fortuna is the reason why the fight's at 140, when it was really him is the reason why the fight's at 140. He just fucking told you that. Before this fight, he's like, oh, he was scared. Javier Fortuna was begging me. Let's fight at 140, not at 135. Okay, that may have been so, but at the end of the day, you wanted to fight at 140 because you just told us that at the end of the fight. You just said you're not going back to 140, and then you said none of us is going back to 140.
35.
I'm sorry, 135. So you just basically said that you've had it in your head since way before this fight that you can't even make 135 anymore. So the whole situation trying to put it on Javier Fortuna was bullshit.
Yeah.
Just like Ryan Garcia is. He's false. He's bullshit, bro.
Yeah.
This nigga's a walking fallacy, nigga. 100%, man.
And the number one bullshit statement that he made that got me was, let's be honest, none of us really can hang around one thing. No, speak for yourself, because the Vasyl Lomachenko and Devin, them niggas still at 135. So speak for your fucking self. Don't be telling you, well, let's be honest, none of us can. No. Speak for your fucking self, nigga. Speak for yourself. So you've been, like you said, not only you've been hanging around, but what pissed me off also about what Sean Porter also said was earlier when he was talking to them two motherfuckers earlier, he said that Ryan Garcia is leaving the division without winning the belt. But then I started looking around and said, well, you can fill up this arena. Do you really need a belt? So basically what Sean Porter is acknowledging is today's fighters don't need to chase legacy. Fuck it, get the money.
Yeah.
That's what he just said.
Trying to get everybody to like him, bro. That's all it is, man. So if I did an interview with Sean Porter and I called him out on that statement, I guarantee you he would be like, well, I still think legacy does matter and belts define legacy. Right. So what the fuck were you saying then? I catch this nigga contradicting himself. I 100% put that bet on myself, bro. I know I would. Ridiculous, man. That's what niggas, when niggas are trying to get everybody to like them, they say a whole bunch of shit, then got to go back and undo what they said previously.
Yep.
When they're talking to somebody else.
Exactly. Not to mention his career don't even line up with the fuck he said. That's what gets me. Your career don't even line up with the fuck you said. You didn't go to 154 waiting for everybody to come up there. You didn't do that. So your career don't even line up with what the fuck you said.
That nigga, calm down, Sean Porter, man. You're a good dude, bro. Just be yourself, man. You don't have to kowtow and fucking tap dance to all these people to try to get them to say, man, Sean Porter's a great guy. You're already there, bro. Just be yourself, man. And be honest. Shit, bro. Niggas like that, man.
Oh man, all right, man. Let's get to the topic.
I can't stand dudes like that, man. For real, man.
No, I feel you. And what pisses me off even more is this is the problem we have in the sport of boxing. When you listen, like you said, to Chris Fanix and you know, and Sergio Hort and all the motherfuckers, right? The problem is they're pushing that out there. Hey, man, listen, get money, fuck legacy, and that's the problem.
Yeah,
like that's the problem. Like, okay, so basically, well, even Sergio Morta, why are you pushing that? Basically, then we should be like, all right, well, motherfucker, you weren't really a champion, so fuck it.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Like somebody told him, as mad as he got when Chris Mannix was fucking with him about his one fight title reign. Now all of a sudden, well, you know, man, you can fill up the arena. He's a popular fighter. Does the belt really? What the fuck is y'all be talking about, man? Ah, damn, you motherfuckers weren't talking that when the franchise belt came out. Well, that belt don't matter. Y'all was like, oh no, man, that belt's part of us. All right, man, whatever, man. Get these niggas out of here, dog. Ugh. All right, anyway, man, let's get to Bob. Vasyl Lomachenko is back, ladies and gentlemen. He is back. Vasyl Lomachenko has officially said that he's going to be making his return to the sport of boxing. And of course, he's going to be stopping at the lightweight division. Now, we already know that it's supposed to be that he's supposed to be fighting Devin Haney. If Devin Haney's going to rematch Kambosos, then fight Vasyl Lomachenko. How big of a shakeup can Vasyl Lomachenko make at the lightweight division? I think he can make a really big shakeup. Honestly speaking, Go ahead.
No, go ahead.
No,
Go
I'm
ahead.
gonna say, I think, honestly speaking, though, I don't think he should come back and go into a Devin Haney fight. I think he should take 1 or 2 fights, then look to fight Devin Haney if Haney's still there.
Yeah, I agree with that 100%. He should take another fight, but yeah, it's a major shakeup, man. Listen, man, Vasyl Lomachenko is still one of the more gifted talents in boxing today, bro. Only reason why he's not on the pound for pound list because he really hasn't done much since losing to Vasyl Lomachenko. You know what I'm saying? So he's got to work himself back up to that pound for pound list. But at the end of the day, man, he's still one of the best talents out there. Anybody who fights Vasyl Lomachenko is not going into that fight, man, shit gonna be easy. Shakur Stevenson will tell you that, right? Devin Haney will say that in public, but we both know that both of them niggas, if they signed on the dotted line to face Vasyl Lomachenko, they would be in training camp probably 15 weeks, nigga. Fuck 12. You know what I'm saying? They making sure they shit is right. They crossing their fucking T's and dotting their I's. You see what I'm saying? Hell, nigga, in some languages, nigga, you cross a Z, nigga. You know what I'm saying?
That
They
nigga
might
you
use
said.
you dotted
That's
J,
true.
nigga.
That's
You know
true. You do cross a Z.
They start putting lines on shit. You don't even them niggas crossing C's and shit like nigga, you ain't gotta do all that. But that's what they would do when you got to sign on the dotted line to fight Loma, right?
Yeah.
So at the end of the day, bro, everybody knows Loma is a threat and still is a threat and will always be a threat as long as he's an active fighter. So as long as that's the case, it's most definitely going to shake up the division. He can beat he has a chance to beat anyone at 135. Devin Haney, all of them. So yeah, he definitely a big shakeup.
He does. He definitely has a chance to beat anybody at 135, and he's already said he's not going to 140. He said 135 is his cap out. If he could stay at 135, let's just say Devin Haney moves up or he fights Devin Haney, Vasyl Lomachenko could really run the tables and become undisputed champion at 135 if he really wants to. So I'm just curious as to when a fighter's away, I want to see how he looks since he's been away from boxing. If he hasn't gained a lot of weight, hasn't suffered like no major trauma to his body or his mental state is still sharp. Oh man, this dude, when he comes back, man, big problem. But I'm just wondering though, who could he fight? Because I truly don't think he should go into a fight against Devin Haney when he comes back. He's going to need maybe one or two fights. So when I look at that landscape, I'm like, man, who could this man fight before he but Vasyl's going to want to jump right into it. That's the kind of guy he is, man.
Yeah, I'll add to it. I mean, you mentioned he said he's never going to 140 because he's capped out at 135. He's also said that he can go back down to 130, and that's why I mentioned Shakur Stevenson, right? Stevenson's on his way to 135. He's been mentioning it recently. He wants to unify, specifically against Joe Cordina. And then after that, he's talking about 135. So either way, he can meet Shakur wherever he wants to meet him. And that's why I mentioned that. But yeah, I mean, anybody at 130, 135, he's a problem. My man Alex asked me, he said, who do you think is an easier fight, Shakur or Devin? Devin Haney's an easier fight for Lomachenko than Shakur. Yeah. Shakur is literally the second coming of the best fighter in the game, in my opinion. I don't see anybody fucking with Shakur Stevenson for a very long time. I think Devin Haney has a good chance of beating him if they were to fight at like 135, maybe 140. But outside of Devin Haney, and of course I'm omitting, the Errol Spences and Terrence Crawfords because I think they'll be long gone by the time Shakur Stevenson gets anywhere near a 140-pound division. I don't see anybody fucking with this dude. Devin Haney's the closest. That's it. And Vasyl Lomachenko, of course. So yeah, Devin's the easier fight in that scenario.
I agree 100%. I even add something on there. From a defensive standpoint, Shakur Stevens is the problem.
Yep.
Huge problem because he can switch from offense to defense so fast, it's incredible. So from a defensive standpoint, and he's not a fighter that depends on athleticism. His ring IQ is higher than what you normally see guys at his age having right now. Like his ring IQ is as if he's had 40, 50 fights already, man. So no, man, dog. Yeah, I agree. Devin Haney's a much easier fight than Shakur.
Exactly, bro.
And that really ain't saying a lot, to be honest with you. But he's a much easier fight. So, all right, man. Okay, so
shout out to my man Heisenberg. Put $5 on. He said, "We in these streets." That's what's up, big dog. We in these motherfuckers too.
we in these 1:00 a.m. streets, nigga. All right, man. So, case you all been paying attention, of course, you got to go Three Kings Boxing. Errol Spence, the promoter, was doing his promoting thing when Chris Colbert somehow he peeped his head about the dirt for some fucking reason, talking shit about motherfucking Frank Martin, right? So Errol Spence is like, hey man, you want that work? Bet. You know, I'll have my people call your people and start laughing at him, and we'll make this fight. Question: are they moved by making if this fight gets made? Are they moving Frank Martin too fast with him putting him up against Chris Colbert? Now, me personally, I don't think they are, because I don't know how right Chris Colbert is after that last loss he had. And technically, when you really think about it, these guys' careers are sort of similar to each other. Although Chris Colbert did fight when he fought Jazriel Corrales and Nambiar, they were better competition. But if you look at the movement that these guys made when they start pushing toward that ladder, it's kind of similar. So, and then Frank Martin, in my honest opinion, I think is a tad bit better fighter. But what's your opinion? Do you think this is a wrong move to put Frank Martin in there against Chris Colbert, or is Chris Colbert right for the pickings?
They moving Chris Colbert too fucking fast, nigga.
Oh my God.
They're not moving. Frank, listen, Chris Colbert got his ass whooped by what's my guy's name?
Garcia.
Hector Luis.
Yep, Garcia. Hector Luis Garcia.
He got his ass whooped. Not the other way around. Shit, Chris Colbert is the guy that's asking for way too much. Frank is on a high right now, bro. He fucks with Errol Spence, right? Those are the guys he trains with. You know, like I said, he's on a high right now. He don't have much of how do I put it? When you get a guy on a high, a good prospect that's on a high that has the right people around him, you don't want to go trying to put yourself in front of that train, bro. You don't want to do that, especially when you've already took an L that people didn't expect you to take. Right now, I get it. Chris Colbert is hungry. He's hungry to show that he is still that fighter that everybody thought he was. The Hector Luis Garcia situation was, you know, that was, you know, it happens to everybody, right? Or it can happen to everybody, but he can overcome that. I get it. But at the end of the day, Frank Martin at this point in his career is not the dude to do that against, man. So if they put Colbert in front of Martin, that's an excellent fight for Martin. That's a bad fight for Colbert right now, bro. Colbert needs at least 2 fights to really get his fucking momentum back, right? To really get his self-confidence back. And that shit matters. Dudes can be like, man, I took an L, but nigga, I'm ready right now, son, I'm ready. No. You need your confidence back. Even Vasyl Lomachenko needed his confidence back. You see what I'm saying? Richard Coleman, right? So at the end of the day, bro, Chris Colbert needs to do the same thing before trying to jump right in there with Frank Martin. Frank Martin's a beast, man. That's an ass whooping if he does that today. So to answer your question, they're moving Chris Colbert way too fucking fast.
And you know, to add on to your point, you're right, because look at who Teofimo Lopez is about to fight in his so-called return, right? You need to...
Pedro Campa. Who, nigga? Who the fuck is that? Talking about I'm gonna take over 140 like I took 135. Bet nigga starting with a nigga named Pedro Campa. Nigga, his last name isn't even complete. Always want to put an S on that bitch. I wrote a compost, right? This nigga's Campa. Nigga, that's not even a complete last name. Who the fuck is this?
That's not. I've heard of Ocampa. I've never heard of just Campa. I've never heard of that. It's Campos. Like,
man, look here, bro. Right. Look here, bro. Arnold Barboza trolling the shit out of Teofimo Lopez, bro. Because that was the fight that was supposed to happen.
Yeah.
If Teo's the dude he says he is, or this guy that he pushes himself to be, right? At the end of the day, you'd have fought Arnold Barboza and not no nigga with an incomplete last name. Fuck out of here. Frauds all over boxing.
God damn it. We take a motherfucking mini break and all kind of shit happen. What the fuck? We can't do that shit no more. All kind of shit is happening. Damn it. Motherfucking shit. When the parents leave the house, look at what these kids do, man. What the fuck, nigga?
I remember dude was saying that, you know, that the news that came out or whatever, that he was gonna fight Arnold Barboza. I told you guys on the show, that's a bad fight for him to come back to.
Yeah, you did.
But T.O.'s the one that thinks he's that nigga, right? So at the end of the day, bet. But I told you guys, he fuck around lose to Arnold Barboza, trying to take that fight as his first fight back, right? The only reason why I'm grilling T.O. right now, because I'm an advocate for if you get knocked out or get your ass beat or you go through some type of mental anguish in a fight, you need to rebuild your self-confidence, right? I just mentioned that, right? About, Vasyl Lomachenko and everybody else that's taking a loss. At the end of the day, bro, the reason why I'm grilling Tio is because he thinks, it's okay to think this, right? But he really pushes it like he's that nigga. It's like Ryan Garcia. They really push themselves like they're that dudes. When you do that, niggas are going to pull your card, bro. And I'm just pulling this card. If you're really that dude, then why the fuck you got to fight a nigga named Pedro Campos, bro?
Yeah.
I see y'all put the S on it. Campos. If you really that dude, bro, you got robbed against Cambosis and you'll beat anybody they put in front of you. You that motherfucker, you was really an undisputed champion. Then why you need to come back to a nigga named Pedro Campos? Why? I'm just saying, bro. Why?
Yeah. Yeah.
Look at the nigga shit on Google, man. All his images are like bootleg images, bro. Like some nigga took that on a goddamn Nokia phone and shit and uploaded it to Google. That's all of Pedro Campos' fucking images, bro. Nokia phone images, nigga.
Oh, hell no, man. Wait a minute.
I'm trying to tell you, bro. He's 20-1, but nobody knows the nigga.
Are they still around, nigga? No kidding.
Man, they took all his images on Google came from a flip phone, bro. All of them.
Oh, that's fucked up.
He ain't got no professional images of himself, bro. I'm just saying. So that's the only reason why I'm grilling Tio, Bo, is he pushes himself as that dude, and that's okay. Mm-hmm. But when you do that, bro, niggas are gonna pull your card, such as myself.
Right.
I'm doing this card, bro.
And to your point, you're supposed to pull his card because, like you said, you think he's that dude. But what pissed me off about Ryan Garcia was at least Teofimo Lopez beat a top dude and won some belts. Ryan Garcia ain't did nothing. Right. Nothing. You ain't even beat the top. Javier Fortuna is your best. Javier Fortuna is your best win with how many fights you at right now, nigga? Javier Fortuna is your best win? Are you serious right now? Oh, we could have fought Devin Haney, but we prefer to fight Tank. What the fuck you mean you could have fought Devin Haney? So fuck undisputed, huh? So shit is just, the shit is just fucking stupid.
Why is Devin Haney at his fight calling him out? You see what I'm saying, man? I fucking hate these dudes, bro.
Wait, then that punk ass nigga had the nerve to give Devin Haney the throat slash and shit. When he looked at Devin Haney, go back and watch it. When he's talking, he looks at Devin Haney and does like this. Like, nigga, what? Devin just laughed at him.
You're supposed to fight the nigga twice already. How many times? This nigga's the most. This nigga has held the WBC interim title more than anybody I fucking know.
Yeah.
This nigga holding the goddamn interim title and nigga 2-time interim titleist, nigga. What? Yeah. In the same division. Most niggas get that belt and throw it in the trash. This nigga got like he's over there fucking got a whole case full of interim belts in his motherfucking house. Nigga. Yeah, nigga, bringing the hoes over. Yeah, look at this shit.
Look at this shit right
That's
here.
The real one, though. It ain't really the real one, but you know what I'm saying. Nigga, this nigga out of here, man.
That nigga over there doing the reverse Dylan. Dylan White was trying to get a motherfucker up for a title, for the real one. This motherfucker holding on that bitch like, no. I want to keep this. This nigga's like,
I don't know, bro. Like, you could have fought Devin Haney twice, bro, but you still want to talk that shit. Man, get the fuck out of here, bro. At the end of the day, bro, Ryan Garcia needs to sit his ass down somewhere and actually go for the fight that's there. Tank Davis is just chilling, bro. Why do people? I don't fuck with Tank.
That's true.
Y'all know this, bro.
Check the record.
You check the video. I don't fuck with Tank, man. But I don't understand why these one-dimensional fighters try to fuck with Tank. Ryan Garcia is one-dimensional.
Yeah.
We're going to break the fight down in a little bit. But he's one-dimensional, dog. Tank is, man, all right, go to the next one, dog. All
right, bro. Before I go next, last thing I just want to say is that you mentioned something about Chris Colbert, and my thing is he took a bad loss. Like, that loss he took that's one of the mentally changing losses, but that's what happens. Again, let me say this to you fighters out there. That's what happens when you got one foot out the fucking ring. I'm not saying don't try to build a business, but you pay somebody else to run that motherfucker. You don't try to run that yourself. You don't try to be in charge of that yourself. When these niggas out here trying to be businessmen and they out here trying to do that shit 1 foot out, they taking fucking L's, man. Boxing is an all-in fucking sport. All right? Shit. Whew, I like this right here. This next topic, I like this topic. So, WBO champion, super flyweight champion, Kazuto Ioka. Now, we all saw, in case y'all didn't go to Three Kings Boxing, the motherfucker got his revenge and just proved that he's light years above what Donnie Nietes is right now. But Donnie Nietes coming back really, yeah, thank you.
That nigga 40 years old, bro. I don't give him. I mean, yeah, okay. Everybody was tied up. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Bam Rodriguez had a fight.
Yeah,
Juan Francisco Estrada had a fight. Yeah. Martinez just won the belt, so he was unable to fight.
Exactly. He's getting pussy and shit from beating Gervonta and Cajas and shit, bro. He ain't fighting nobody yet. Everybody was tied up, and Donnie Nietes was somehow mandatory. So
man.
That's why we had to get that fight, bro.
That's true, though. That's true. But what I like about what he's doing now is he's saying, man, he wants Juan Francisco Estrada or Roman Gonzalez. And I like that fight. I like that he's pushing for that. He should have been doing this.
He's been doing that, though, Bo. It's not the first time he said this.
That's true.
He said this before he fought Kosei Tanaka.
He sure did.
He wanted to fight those two guys, man.
I don't think Juan
Francisco and Cajas too back then.
That fight was actually supposed to happen.
Yeah, it was.
It was supposed to be like one of those end of the year big fights, and for whatever reason, that fight didn't take place. Okay, yeah, COVID, and it didn't take place, and they never revisited that. But I don't think Juan Francisco Estrada actually fights. Juan Francisco Estrada, I think after Roman Gonzalez is going to dip.
He's already retired. He's halfway retired. That's why I think Roman gonna win this third fight. But yeah, Juan Francisco Estrada don't give a fuck about nothing right now. He's just like, all right, man, let me get this last paycheck. Let me get up out of here. That's what he's doing right now. That's why you ain't hearing shit on him.
No.
In Mexico, man.
No.
He's done, bro.
This nigga, he's done. So if Roman Gonzalez wins, I hope Roman Gonzalez looks to fight him. If not, Bam Rodriguez told us he was gonna go down, but they must offer that nigga some money because he's still there as the fucking champion. Matter of fact, he got a fight coming up, right? And then of course you got Fernando Martinez. I want to see some unification starting to take place in this motherfucking division, man. We got to start having some fucking movement, and I think Kazuto Ioka is the cat that could run the tables on all of these dudes, with the exception of Roman Gonzalez. I think the Roman Gonzalez fight is going to be a really hard fight for him right there. But I definitely think he beats Martinez and Jesse Rodriguez, man. What's your thoughts on this?
Well, Bam ain't even going to fight him. Bam is going back down. So I expect Bam to do this title defense on this next fight that he's got coming up, and then he's probably gonna give up the belt or something and move back down. So I'm not even considering Bam and Ioka, but it would most likely, in my opinion, man, I get what you're saying. He's right. He should be calling out the winner of Estrada Gonzalez, but in my opinion, man, he need to go ahead and go for Fernando Martinez while he's right. You know what I'm saying? He's right, nigga. That nigga just bloomed. You know what I'm saying? Get that motherfucker right now. I'm just saying, bro. Hey, man, look. They get his promoters to lift his skirt up a little bit. Man, he's such a great fighter. Man, how you handle Gervonta and Cajas. We need to get you some money, man. A big money fight with Kazuto Ioka, man. You won't make that kind of money anywhere else. They need to lift the skirt up a little bit, dog.
Yeah.
So Ioka could get that dome, bro. I'm just saying. So he could get that dome, bro. Because that right there, that's an easy unification for Ioka. And all they got to do is give Fernando Martinez the kind of confidence he needs to think that he could beat somebody like Kazuto Ioka. So that's the direction I think he should go while Roman Gonzalez and Juan Francisco Estrada hash things out. Remember, Gonzalez don't have a belt right now, bro. It's Estrada. He's the WBA champ.
Right.
So fighting Roman Gonzalez right now, I mean, it'd be a great fight. It'd be good for his legacy, but it's better if he has a belt. You see what I'm saying? It would be great for his legacy, and he becomes a unified champion at 115 if he were to beat Roman Gonzalez. So I wouldn't even go Roman Gonzalez's direction right now while they're trying to hash out the fight with Estrada. Just go to fucking Fernando Martinez until that fight is done.
Say that one more time about Roman Gonzalez. You mentioned, say that L word one more time. It'd be good for his what?
Legacy.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. Sean Porter, are you listening?
Nah, he don't care about legacy, bro. In retirement, he don't care. As a fighter, when it came to his career, it was all about that. But in retirement, fuck legacy. Yeah, he's already a superstar. He doesn't need belts. He's filling up arenas. Fuck out of here,
no, I definitely agree with you. I would like to see Jesse Rodriguez actually stay at super flyweight. I really would like to see him stay there because I think he can make some great fights right there. If he goes back down, unless he's going back down right into a title, it makes no sense for you to do that. You're a champion. Stay right there. And and defend that fucking title until somebody takes it off you. Then look to go down, to go up, or whatever you want to do. But you're right about Martinez. Like, you're definitely right. You're like they should be like, come here, man. Look at that right there, man. Look at that right there, man. Look how fluffy it is and shit, nigga. Look at it, man. Turn to the side. Look at that, man. That would look real nice on you. See that belt right there? See how it cuffs around his waist, man? That would look nice on you.
They need to get about 4 or 5 of the flyest Japanese hoes they can find, nigga. The baddest Japanese bitches in all of Japan, nigga. Tokyo, Okinawa, wherever they from. Get them, nigga. And put them in front of Fernando Martinez and let him know if he sign on that dotted line, he get them all for free. Yep. That motherfucker be like, oh shit, what I sign?
Two live crew style, motherfucker. Two live.
I'll tell you, dog. They got to do what they can to get that man in the ring, dog, because that's an easy unification for if he goes back towards Gerwin and Kajas, you don't want that to happen if you're Ioka, right? Yeah. And I think Ioka beats Gerwin and Kajas. Let's say if that rematch happened and Kajas gets his belt back, Ioka beats in Kajas. But what you don't want is a guy like Fernando Martinez gaining confidence, right? Fernando Martinez, remember Emmanuel Navarrete? Remember that guy? I mean, he's only the 126 pound WBO champion, right? But how did he get there? He beat the shit out of Isaac Dogbe, right? And then he gained more confidence. Now he's fucking unstoppable. You know what I'm saying? That can happen with Fernando Martinez. Get him now before he gains more confidence and becomes unstoppable like Navarrete.
You know, to your point, we was saying this about Shakur Stevenson. We said, hey, if anybody with a belt want to fight that nigga, y'all need to fight this nigga right now. Because once that nigga start gaining confidence, he's going to be a fucking problem. And as we can see, he is a fucking problem because there's confidence. His confidence actually has caught up to his skill set level, and that nigga's a motherfucking problem. So you're right about Fernando Martinez, man. You got to jump. A guy like that, that's like fresh meat like that, no man, you got to get on that, dog. You got to get on that. You know what I'm saying? That's like when a motherfucker making steaks. You want to be the first one to get that motherfucker off the grill. Give me that right there off the grill. That motherfucker fresh off the grill. You ever go to the restaurant and you order your burger and you say, hey, I want a fresh one though. I want y'all to make a fresh one and shit. I did this shit. A real quick story. I did this shit one time. I went to McDonald's and they was about to close. And I said, hey, man, what y'all got y'all made? He said, man, we made Big Mac and some nuggets. I said, bet I want a cheeseburger, nigga. And that's exactly what Ioka needs to do right here, man. That motherfucker needs to be looking at Martinez, like you said. They need to send a bunch of bitches, some weed, some tacos, and some dough to that motherfucker's room.
I'm trying to tell you, bro, some noodle. Get that nigga some noodle,
rice and beans, nigga, rice and beans.
Hell yeah, man. Nigga, all that shit, bro.
They need to invite that nigga to Japan. He walked into a room with a pinata and a bunch of naked bitches hitting the motherfucker. Like, ooh.
Exactly,
set that nigga up, dog. Set him up good.
My man Heisenberg said Ioka had an R&B singer for his entrance saying, Kazuto Ioka, we out here. Hey, man, I keep trying to tell y'all Kazuto Ioka is a black man in an Asian dude's body, man. This motherfucker got braids and shit. He got caught smoking weed and shit. He drink Hennessy. Man, he's a real nigga in an Asian man's body, bro. I'm just saying, man. This is real nigga right there, bro.
Yeah. Hey, y'all catch that motherfucker with a chick with a big old ass in the U.S., then y'all know it's true.
I think that's happened already, bro. That's happened already. Kazuta the type I throw a hoe that I can't fuck with no more of him.
Yeah,
man, he got this one of my old ones right here, bro. He probably take her too. Shit.
Yeah. Shit, hey. So all right then, man. Let's move on up next. This topic right here I've been waiting on. Whew. Deontay Wilder and Teofimo Lopez are supposed to be making a return. We know Teofimo Lopez actually has a fight. Deontay Wilder is being bounced around through a bunch of fucking names. We don't know what the fuck he's going to do, man. Question. Do these motherfuckers still belong at the top? Now, let me make sure I lay this out for you guys. Deontay Wilder, the cat that was always bomb squatting, I want to catch a body, one face, one name. That dude, where everything was about boxing, this nigga has talked nothing about boxing. He's out there making beta male perfume and he got his doing fucking songs, doing songs with his fucking brother, with his wife stretched across a goddamn piano, dropping singles and shit. He's everything about this man's social media is saying everything other than I'm fighting. That's it. You remember the nigga with the 315 fake pounds talking about something, he's lifting that shit, jumping all up and down. That motherfucker has not. Go ahead.
Yeah, 315 with 2 spotters. That's sad, bro. That's sad, bro. 315 with 2 spotters, my nigga. Damn, bro. Like, I ain't gonna fuck with him, dog. Let him live, bro. I ain't gonna fuck with him. We lift weights, bro, so I ain't gonna fuck with the nigga like that.
Yo, I'm gonna fuck with him because at the end of the fucking day, you cannot talk the shit that this man has been talking. This man has been. Tyson Fury said it best. When I beat Wilder, that motherfucker will go. You will not hear from him again. Deontay Wilder, oh, that's some crazy shit. That's some crazy shit. Well, it's not crazy, nigga, because we're not hearing from you. We don't know what you're doing. At least Teofimo Lopez has a fight coming up. Although, let's point out, this motherfucker went from Arnold Barboza Jr. to Pedro with the unfinished last motherfucking name. So Deontay, go ahead.
Go.
No, Deontay Wilder still being ranked number 1 by the WBC is bullshit. How does a motherfucker lose back-to-back fights and stay number 1 on your rankings? That is complete and utter bullshit. Deontay does not deserve to be a top. Teofimo Lopez, at the very least, you can say he did beat Vasyl Lomachenko, so he still has some cachet. Should he be a top? No, but he still should be somewhere within the top 5, in my honest opinion, if he goes up to 140.
Well,
right?
He's already there. I disagree. He's already at 140. This next fight is at 140, and they've already started ranking him at 140. He hasn't even fought there yet. So, no, he shouldn't be ranked either. Deontay Wilder should be out of the fucking rankings. You got back-to-back losses, and you lost your belt the first time, and you had your opportunity to get it back as the mandatory, right? The second time, you lost. Now the nigga should be out of the rankings. There should be no Deontay Wilder listed in any of the 4 major sanctioning bodies. But of course it still is, because the shit is corrupt. You know what I'm saying? And again, Teofimo Lopez, his last fight was at 135. He lost all his belts. If they wanted to rank him at 135 after losing all of his belts, fine. But they're ranking him at 140. And he hasn't even fought there yet. His first fight at 140, or at least campaigning full-time in the division at 140, will be in August. So they should be ranking him after the August fight, but they're already doing it now. Bullshit, man.
Deontay, you know what? The problem that you have is, I think, what did Timothy Bradley say? He said something about seniority. He said, you know what seniority is? And he said, that's why Teofimo Lopez is ranked. Well, how does a guy get seniority in the division he's never competed in?
Exactly.
That makes no fucking sense to me.
I think he's like, I want to say the WBO, I'm not looking at the rankings right now, but I want to say the WBO has Teofimo Lopez like number 4 at 140, something like that. And it's like, how, bro? Who the fuck did he beat at 140? You know what I'm saying?
And it's not like he went to that division on a win.
Right.
So these guys being still considered top, but this goes back to what you say. Boxing is no longer about earning your stripes. It's about, hey, are you popular? Is he a popular fighter? Okay, put him in there. That's the reason why Ryan Garcia is able to dip out, come back after being out a year, and talk about, being placed in big fights. That's the very reason why. It's all about their fucking popularity.
They're talking about him fighting Robert Hell Anus in October. That's the right kind of fight. I like the Derek Chisora fight, to be honest with you. Honestly, I've been calling for Wilder to fight Derek Chisora for at least like 5-6 years now, bro. Like back when Wilder was beating up on, fucking, what's that boy name with the the goddamn sausage rolls on the top of his fucking head. I can't think of his name. Kelvin Price. When he was beating niggas like that, I was like, man, he need to be fighting Derek Chisora. Why are we fighting Kelvin Price, man? He sucks. You know what I'm saying? And Malik Scott and shit. Back then, I was like, man, Sergey Likovich and shit.
Yeah.
Like, why is he fighting these niggas, bro? We need to be fighting Derek Chisora or somebody. That's what I was saying back then, real talk.
No,
so
you're
I've been
right.
calling for that fight for years, man. And Derek Chisora is old and stupid right now. I think that's a good fight for Deontay Wilder to come back to. You know what I'm saying? Kubrat Pulev just needs to fucking retire. He should have never lost that fight. He did. Now he knows he needs to go. Take your goddamn brother with you because he just got his ass whooped too. You know what I'm saying?
Make it a family trip.
You and Turville, nigga. All you niggas go. You know what I'm saying? All y'all niggas dip out, bro. But at the end of the day, man, I think Wilder should take the Derek Chisora fight. If he takes Robert Hell Anus, whatever. Hell Anus he's a ranked fighter, got 2 wins over Adam Kalnaki. That's a good fight. That's a good comeback for him. Hell, Anus is whack as fuck. I mean, he can't beat Deontay, but it's a good fight for him. But the one that I really would like to see, honestly, is Derek Chisora. But if they went the Hell Anus route, let's say they got those 2 fights and they're looking at him, they go to Hell Anus route, it makes more sense because he's the guy that's ranked right now. I don't think Chisora is even ranked in any of the 4 major sanctioning bodies. So it makes sense. I think that's a fight he should come back with. If it's October, that's fine. That's perfect. But this nigga needs to be focused. He fuck around, lose the Hell Anus, a.k.a. the Nordic Nightmare. Nigga, you really need to go now, bro.
The sad part is Hell Anus can beat a dude like Deontay if he's not mentally there as a fighter like he used to be.
Right.
I can actually see Hell Anus beating a Deontay Wilder that's 50% in and 50% out. Or don't know what he wants to do. Like he has the ability to do something like that, right? That's the fucking sad part right there, right? And I'm with you as far as Derek Chisora. If y'all pay attention to our 3 Kings boxing show that we do on Sundays with me and my man Mike, me and my senior writer Mike Wilson Jr., I said Deontay Wilder should accept the fucking offer from Derek Chisora. That is a fucking fight he should take. Go to the motherfucking UK because if you're telling me you want the winner of Usyk and motherfucking Anthony Joshua, well, you're not gonna get that. Tyson Fury is gonna magically realize, this is the fight the fans want. I'm gonna come back.
Still hasn't vacated WC belt yet. Still hasn't vacated it yet. Still holding on to it. Yep. He's retired and he's telling y'all, oh man, I had, I thought I was gonna have brain damage after the Deontay Wilder fight. That's why I'm retired, but I still got WC belt though. Right. What the fuck, nigga? Give it up. Let what his name, Joe Joyce. He was like, man, either fight me or let me get it. Let Joe Joyce get the motherfucker, man. Damn. Tyson Fury holding shit up. We already know what he's gonna do, bro.
We already know what he's gonna do. I mean, that's like retiring and still going to work every day, right? How many niggas do that? Yeah, right. Jim, I thought you retired. Oh yeah, but I still got shit to do here.
Exactly, bro.
Right. So Deontay Wilder, I like the Derek Chisora fight, and I say he should take that challenge. Go to the motherfucking UK, right? Rebuild your profile because Derek Chisora, like you said, Derek Chisora just won. He's on a nice little streak. He's a well-named, fighter with good cachet. Go fight that dude. Now, if you want to fight Robert Lanes, I agree with everything you said. Cool. Go ahead and fight Robert Lanes. I prefer that Derek Chisora fight myself, but Robert Lanes is not a bad fight, to be honest with you.
Derek Chisora is way more money than Robert Hell Anus.
Hell yeah. Way more motherfucking money than Rob Hell Lanes. But like I said, if Deontay Wilder, who's, again, his social media, like, this nigga don't even talk about his daughter anymore. How's she doing?
Oh, man, we ain't going that shit, bro. His daughter was only a situation when it was him with Golden Boy and he was trying to build himself. Then once he did that, moved over to Al Heyman. Now it was about killing niggas and catching bodies, bro. His daughter was a Chloe. It doesn't matter. That's what niggas do, bro.
Yep, exactly what it is.
It's all about marketing.
And very good point. And this is the reason why you cannot become cool with these dudes. Because at the end of the day, they start out not being who they are.
Exactly. I don't have no favorite fighter. I don't have, if you hear me on interviews, I'm not all overly excited. Oh man, first of all, I don't give a fuck, nigga. Y'all don't value no other nigga more than me. You know what I'm saying? Only other man or only other boy that I value more than me is my son. That's it, nigga. You know what I'm saying? The rest of you motherfuckers, please, bro, I'll slap the shit out you, nigga. You know what I'm saying? If it given the right situation, the right circumstance, and you violated at the wrong time, absolutely. You know what I'm saying? So at the end of the day, bro, like that's why you, like I said, you don't be friends with these guys. You don't fucking stop being starstruck. Stop holding these guys to a higher standard than yourself. You know what I'm saying? Because, like you said, everything's a marketing ploy, bro. This is business, man. None of these niggas are authentic when it comes to their business.
No. None of these motherfuckers, like you just said, when it comes to their business, you can't trust none of them because, again, they start off being fake. Deontay Wilder went from being clean cut, loving his daughter, to braids and weaves and skirts and twerking. Like that's the progression of Deontay Wilder as a champion, right? That's what
I remember we put up that video of Tank, fucking dancing and shit in his kitchen or whatever. And I seen a host of niggas like, oh man, not my nigga Tank. Oh man, nah man, you making the hood look bad. Nah man, this my guy. Nigga, shut the fuck up, man. Like y'all should have never been like that to begin with.
Yeah.
That's why we tell you niggas not to be like that. Because you're just gonna get disappointed, your little fucking gas heart gonna break.
Hey, nigga said your gas heart gonna break. All right, man. Before we go to the next one, let me ask you one question. What should Teofimo Lopez do if he loses this next fight?
Retire. It's a nigga with no last, or a fucking incomplete last name, bro. Retire.
Oh, that's funny. Call it a career name.
He need to do more than that. This nigga need to be out of sight. Retire and dip off, nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? This nigga should commit like insurance fraud or some shit, like fake his death, nigga, and collect on life insurance and dip out somewhere, bro.
Oh, that nigga should pull a Mikey Garcia, just quietly dip, like nigga, Mikey Garcia quietly dipped out, like.
Yeah, he sure did.
He didn't even wave at everybody by that nigga. Y'all motherfucker looked up. Where Mikey?
Man, Mikey slid him in them hedges like Homer Simpson, bro. That's what he did, man. Let me get up out of here, nigga. I'm losing them motherfuckers from Spain and shit. Let me get this nigga obviously ain't the Mikey Garcia he used to be.
Oh, man.
And the motherfucker from Spain, Sandor Martin, he came over to the United States and whooped his ass.
In Mikey's backyard, if I'm not mistaken.
I can't remember where that fight was, but all I know is he probably was in his backyard. It makes sense to have been. Came to the United States and whooped his motherfucking ass, bro. That is embarrassing, nigga.
And not only that, after Sandor Martin beat Mikey Garcia, they get that nigga a main event status on DAZN. I had to cover that fight, nigga, in his country. I had to cover that fight.
Sandor Martin is that dude now.
Did y'all hear them say that he's a marketable fight for Ryan Garcia at 140? They had Sandor Martin name up there.
The funny thing is, Sandor Martin was like the third best. Because I remember they had Sergio Garcia and Kerman La Haraga over him.
Sure did.
Now he the nigga. Sergio Garcia then lost to Tony Harrison and Sebastian Fundora. And then Kerman La Haraga just lost his last fight to a no-name nigga, some lower tier nigga that nobody knows. So now Sandor Martin's that dude out there, bro. That motherfucker's number one.
Yep. Absolutely right.
That shit crazy, man.
Kerman La Haraga got his ass whooped by a domestic level fighter. Sure did. I covered that fight. You're absolutely right. I covered that fight. Very, very sad. All right, man. Next up. Okay. We may need to put out an APB, maybe some milk carton ads, some posters. No. But Demetrius Andrade has like pulled a motherfucking David Copperfield. This nigga, poof. This nigga
out of there. We got injured and dipped.
Yeah, he's done. And here's why I'm saying I don't know what Demetrius Andrade is going to do. And here's why I'm saying it. His next fight, now he's supposed to fight Zach Martin. He injured his right shoulder.
Zach Parker,
and he injured his right shoulder. Fight got postponed. Now he's no longer going to 168. I guess he has to defend his title at 160 pounds. Eddie Hearns has made it clear that this is the last contractual fight that he's going to have for Demetrius Andrade, and after that, they're going to part ways.
Well, let me say this real quick. Yeah. The WBO said that he's got until November 17th. If he does not defend his title against Janabek, Alan Canelli, by November 17th, they're gonna strip this nigga. So that's the situation with Demetrius Andrade. The thing is, we don't know what he's gonna do. He ain't saying nothing, bro. He got videos of him working out and shit, but nobody knows what his next move is gonna be, man.
Nobody knows. I don't even think he knows what his next move is going to be, because wherever he go, whatever move he make, right? The Zach Parker fight is not happening. So that fight's not happening, right? Zach Parker decided to move on and fight some fucking body else. So that fight's not happening. Eddie Hearns is out here saying, hey, I can't deliver for the guy. Well, you kind of knew that when you signed this motherfucker. Like Eddie trying to play like I can't deliver. You kind of knew that when you signed this motherfucker, right? It was hard to deliver for Demetrius Andrade because he's such a dangerous fighter. Nobody's trying to fight him out here, right? Not to mention the fact when Canelo was telling this nigga get the fuck out of here, and you was sitting there talking about to him and his dad, guys, we knew then you weren't trying to deliver to that motherfucker. You weren't trying to deliver for him then. You was like, hey, what you want me to do, Demetrius? I can't get these niggas to fight you. What you want me to do? You know what I'm saying? So all Demetrius Andrade did was it was like Tevin Farmer. Nigga grabbed a couple of checks. His contract gonna be up. He's gonna be out of here. Right? That's exactly what the fuck is gonna happen. I don't know what he does after that, because I'm not sure if he would want to go to PBC or if PBC would even want Demetrius Andrade. And if he doesn't go there, does Top Rank, they've never shown no interest in him. Do they try to bring him in? So it's going to be tough for Demetrius Andrade coming up here lately. But what has happened to this dude? He's got injured, like you just said, and it's just like it's not. He just went ghost on us. So I don't know, man. Where did this motherfucker go now?
I mean, I don't know, man. Like, I don't know. I really don't know. I have nothing to say about this shit either. I mean, he's got options, right? He can fight Janabek and go to 168, and he does have options. But at the end of the day, man, I don't know if he has the backing to where the options or let me say the decision that he makes between those options is going to be very fruitful for him. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
Because, Eddie Hearn, like you said, he's already like, yeah, it's the last contracted fight. Eddie Hearn's already said, I can't deliver fights for him and all that shit. So he's making it clear. Your promoter's making it clear to you that he can't get you the fights that you want. No. Right? So at this point, whatever decision he makes, how fruitful will it really be when your backing isn't even helping you, bro? They're admitting that they can't help you any further. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be quite honest with you, man, he can't even be a free agent, bro. Like, he fuck around and be like Gilberto Ramirez fighting for that NABO title and shit. You know what I'm saying? On Triller, nigga. So he can't even he can't even do that, bro. Like, he needs to go. He needs to fucking. I think he should hit up PBC, because between 160 and 168, they got the most fighters over there in between those two divisions. And they got the meaningful fights that he wants as well. So I think he should go to PBC. And PBC is always going to be able to work something out with their fighters. I mean, Al Haymon is doing an excellent job with the fighters over there. It doesn't matter if you hate them, you like them, you love them. Doesn't matter. At the end of the day, every fighter says that they have no problem with Al Haymon. There's only a select two, you know what I'm saying, that might have said that they've had a problem with Al Haymon.
One of them niggas tried to run back.
I just getting ready to say and one of them motherfuckers apologized and tried to go back. So at the end of the day, Demetrius Andrade needs to go to PBC, bro. The divisions that he's in and around, PBC holds a stranglehold on those divisions, bro. That's what he needs to do, man. But like I said, his next move, who fucking knows how fruitful it's even going to be. My opinion, just fight Janabek. It's a good fight. People actually respect Janabek now. Before, they were calling him a bum. Remember that when he called out Andrade and people, before Janabek won his last fight, they were saying, who is this guy? Oh my God, Andre fights nothing but bums. And then he actually beats the guy that he just beat in his last fight. And then, Andrade goes to 168. Now Janibek is his fucking killer, and Andrade is ducking him. You see what I'm saying? See how this shit works?
Yeah.
And the funny thing about that, Bo, all of that is on the Three Kings Boxing Facebook page. Like, you don't have to go no further than the Facebook page. It's all there. People are calling him a bum before, and then when Demetrius moves up, now Janibek is a killer, and Demetrius is ducking him. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So he should just fight Janibek, since people are now respecting him because they thought Demetrius was ducking him. Fight him, beat him. It's a good fight, by the way. Excellent fight, but I still think Andrade beats him. Beat him. That's a credible opponent on your resume before you sign with PBC. That's what I think you should do.
I think if he fights Janibek, it might be good for him to fight Janibek, and here's why. I could see Top Rank offering this motherfucker at least a 2-fight deal. Bob Arams typically don't like throwing his fighters in fights like that unless he can get something out of it in case my fighter lose, because I still got to be able to make some money. So I could see, I mean, just like with Devin Haney, right? In order for him to get that Kambosos fight, nigga, you got to sign a 3-fight contract, 3 fights, him rematch, and maybe Vasyl Lomachenko. And I can see Bob Arum doing that right now. Think about what he did with Joseph Parker when he wanted to fight Andy Ruiz for that vacant WBO title. He made Joseph Parker sign a co-promotional deal. Same thing with fucking what's name about to fight Josh Taylor. He made Josh Taylor do the same thing. Hey man, co-promotional deal, bet. Yeah. And that's one because they pushing Janibek, so I could definitely see Bob Arams like give him a 2-fight deal. So that could be fruit for him at least 2 fights. Damn good fight. Me and you've always said that's a very good fight for Demetrius Andrade, which is Janibek. Very good fight, very creditable fight of a very credible name. But you're absolutely right on how that shit worked. That's why I said what I said earlier. You want to tell me how Andrade hasn't done enough to deserve Canelo Alvarez, but for whatever reason, Ryan Garcia has 2 motherfucking fights, and this nigga is beyond belts. Like he's back to being beyond belts. Ryan Garcia is back. He's back to being beyond motherfucking belts and shit. So yeah, but he should go down and fight Janibek, because the reality is this, and even if he goes to 168 and gets himself in a mandatory position, Canelo Alvarez is not gonna fight this nigga. That made it clear, made it obvious.
Not gonna fight him, especially after losing to Bivol.
Yeah,
Canelo's gonna it's not even ducking anymore. Now it's hiding. The niggas playing hide and seek with fucking Demetrius Andrade. It ain't gonna happen, bro. This nigga's hiding. Look, he playing hide and seek in a place that Demetrius Andrade can't even access.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like that is some unheralded ducking. That is, man, dog. I can't wait, bro. Let this nigga retire, bro. I'm gonna murder this motherfucker. Let him retire without fighting fucking Demetrius Andrade. I'm going to destroy Canelo Alvarez, bro. I'm just saying, man.
The nigga said Canelo Alvarez got the armed guards at the front gate with guns on Demetrius Andrade. Don't let him in.
Like you gotta think about it for real. Like think about the last 20 years, right?
Mm-hmm.
Who has ducked harder than Canelo on Demetrius Andrade? Who? I mean, I would say Riddick Bowe, Lennox Lewis, right? That's a comparable one. But they actually fought. They fought in amateurs at least. Canelo's never fought this guy. You know what I'm saying? You don't even know. You might fuck this nigga up, bro. You know what I'm saying? Now, on paper, it says, no, you won't. But it could be different in the ring. You might do something in the ring real time that Demetrius Andrade just can't adjust to.
That's
and
true.
He won't even give himself that opportunity. He's automatic no. I don't know anybody that's ducked harder from a fight than Canelo and Demetrius Andrade. It's fucking crazy, bro.
Yeah, I'm trying to think. I was finna say Thurman and Spence.
No. Thurman, no. Why? No. Spence wasn't a champion.
That's true.
Why
Okay,
Thurman got to fight him.
That's a good point. What about GGG and Andre Ward?
Who?
GGG and Andre Ward.
Nah. 2 different divisions. Demetrius Andrade followed this nigga up. 2 divisions, bro. He followed him 2 divisions. In the first division, Andrade was the fucking WBO champion. Canelo was the #1 contender. And he was calling out his #1 contender. And they said no. When does that ever happen? Like, I mean, it just happened with Devin Haney and Ryan Garcia. And maybe, and Ryan Garcia and Canelo are friends and shit, or were friends at that point in time. So maybe he taught him that. Hey, when they try to call you, you don't want to fight them. say no, even though you're the number one contender,
right?
Or the interim champion, whatever. But that's what he did. Then he goes up to 160. Canelo's got all the belts except one, which is Andrade's WBO, and he doesn't fight him for undisputed. Instead, moves up to 168. This is the most ridiculous amount of ducking I've ever seen in anyone's career, bro.
That's true.
And don't give me that. Who has Demetrius Andrade fought? We already went over all this. Who the fuck is any of those other guys Canelo fought? And who have they fought?
What does that shit matter? At the end of the day, the nigga's 2-division champ. Like, what does it matter? At the end of the day, what does it matter? I don't understand that. Who have they fought? What does it matter? And to your point, I think that's a Golden Boy thing because they're doing that with Jaime Munguia. They doing that with Jaime. That's a Golden Boy thing. You got to fight Andre? No. You got to fight Charlo? No.
Okay. You know what I'm saying? So what are you trying to do then? Like, what the fuck is your purpose? I'm fighting for legacy. Okay, nigga, them two niggas got belts.
A pretty significant legacy fight there, buddy.
Fuck Charlo, forget that. Right? Fuck him, because there's like an asterisk on Charlo with this whole idea that Golden Boy sent him an offer and turned down. All right, we'll leave him alone. But Andrade, that did not happen.
No.
Canelo was the WBC, IBF, and WBA champion, and Andrade was WBO at 160. He had just beaten fucking
was it Smith? No,
brother, man, Daniel Jacobs. He had just beaten Daniel Jacobs for his IBF belt. Took that, and all he had to do was fight Demetrius Andrade, bro. He would have been undisputed if he would have won. He basically ignored the nigga. It wasn't even a question of, hey, is Andrade next? It was, I'm moving to 168. That's what it was. That's just crazy, bro.
Then he fights 168. What about Andre? No, now I'm going to 175. No, I'm going to
Let this nigga retire without fighting Demetrius. And I swear to God, people are going to hate me, bro, because I will create video after video. I will go public about how much of a fraud Canelo Alvarez is if he does not fight Demetrius Andrade at some fucking point, bro. It's ridiculous, nigga.
Agreed. I'm waiting on it to happen. Oh, I'm waiting on it to happen because I'm with you right there, man. And like you said, at the end of the day, motherfuckers don't ever want to hear the truth. But the reality is that motherfucker Andrade has been denied. And don't give me he turned down that was 5-6 fuck. I don't care about that shit. Before that shit happened with Charlo, this nigga was trying to get Canelo Alvarez. Before any of that shit happened with Charlo, he was trying to get Canelo Alvarez. So don't give me that shit about what he turned down. I don't want to hear that. Because even after that, when the nigga decided, all right, bet I'm coming back, the Charlos is acting like we black card him. Hey, nobody fighting on nigga Rhode Island, nigga. Like, get these niggas out of here.
Right. My man, the real Ricky Tan said Garcia's intro was funny. The former interim world champion. What the fuck? I've never heard that before. Right. This motherfucker, man, look, they doing whatever they can to somewhat push onto you that Ryan Garcia is a superstar without ever having to do anything.
Yeah.
That's what they're doing, and that's why they did that. You know what I'm saying? They got to push this shit on. I don't understand. Why? Because the way he looks, he looks like a bitch to me. What's the problem? You know what the nigga's a fucking underwear model in boxing. Why does that need to be pushed onto me? You see what I'm saying? Why do I need that pushed onto me, bro? Just fight somebody. I don't need your looks pushed onto me, nigga. This is boxing. This ain't a fucking fashion show. Fight somebody credible, whoop their ass, and then you get the accolade or you get the respect that you're looking for. That's all you got to do.
That's all you got to do. I mean, it's that simple. And speaking of Ryan, what he needs to do, Ryan Garcia is out here campaigning hard for a fight with Tank Davis. I mean, he wants Davis bad, right? But as my man said earlier, man, he needs to pump the brakes. Now, he beat Javier Fortuna, former
WBA. They said he was
former
IBF.
WBA. No, he was never IBF. He was a WBA, and if I'm not mistaken, I think he was WBA regular champion too.
He was a regular champ.
Yeah, yep. Super featherweight, junior lightweight, former WBA regular champion, Javier Fortuna. Okay, he beat Javier Fortuna. Javier Fortuna is not the same fighter that he once was, but give him credit. First time Javier Fortuna had been knocked out, I think, since 2016. So it's been a while since somebody's knocked him out. Okay, but at the end of the day, what I saw in that fight when he fought Javier Fortuna, what I saw from his footwork, what I saw from how he keeps his chin way past his knee, what I saw from how he throws, how he has when he throws his punches, he brings his hand back too fucking long, keeps his chin up in the air. That nigga is right for Tank Davis. That nigga said Tank Davis is, and I'm not high on Tank Davis, right? But don't stretch to the means. But you fight Tank Davis like that, you couldn't even keep your foot on the outside of the southpaw fighters.
It just so happened that Javier Fortuna is a washed-up fighter and couldn't take advantage of it.
Yep.
But he kept your absolute. Javier Fortuna's foot placement was perfect the entire fight.
Sure was.
And I was looking at that. I was wondering if anybody else saw that shit.
Yeah, sure was. Not to mention the fact. Now, the only thing right that I say Garcia did was he threw the straight right hand, which is the punch you're supposed to throw for a left-handed fighter. But outside of that, there was all kind of wrongs that I saw. So if I'm Tank Davis, and if I'm Tank Davis, I'm like, all right, man, make this fucking fight. Let me watch this nigga. Now, me personally, I still feel like, no, man, this nigga needs to continue to earn his spot back. You don't just come back and get your fucking spot. You need to continue to earn your fucking spot, especially since the fact this motherfucker's talking about some shit. Well, I'm not going back to 135. I'm staying at 140. So anybody want to fight me, these guys come to 140. Hey, man, the undisputed champion can tell you to kiss his black ass. He ain't got to come get you. Fuck out. Who the fuck are you?
Right.
So, and I actually think they talking about, well, Tank fought at 140 before. Okay, but he's at 135, been fighting there. So he could tell you kiss his black ass. Not to mention, then he go, well, there's the end of the fight. I'm going to record all negotiations. Y'all can say that I'm not the one running. Nigga, you the one that ran the first time. It's documented. It wasn't Tank. What are you talking about? Right? But at the end of the day, he definitely needs to pump his brakes, man. 2K, man, tell us what you saw in this fight. Outside of what I said, foot placement not being right, he keeping his chin too high up in the air, going straight back with his chin high up in the air, lunging in for it without using the jab consistently. What else did you see, man?
Well, he keeps that goddamn jab out there. First of all, let me say this before I even go to that. I just want to say something about Javier Fortuna. This is the reason why we clowned Ryan Garcia the first time. You know, citing mental health and what he said after the fight. Mental health is a real thing. You reset and you what the fuck? I don't even remember what the nigga said, but he said something to the effect of.
I don't sleep on that part, nigga.
Yeah, right. You need to go through mental health to come back and reinvent you. Man, shut the fuck up, nigga. That sounds like some bitch ass beta male bullshit. Like that, don't they got a fucking commercial with your girl, the gymnast and shit? Where it says, sometimes you just gotta pause. I forgot her fucking name. The bitch that quit on the Olympic team and shit because she had mental health issues. Sometimes
Dominique Dawes.
Yeah, no, nigga. You going back in like the
the chick recently. Yeah. I can't think of her name. I know what you're talking about.
Sometimes you just gotta pause. That's like the commercial. Like, nigga, no the fuck you don't. Why you teaching these kids that they gotta quit?
Yeah.
And then rebuild and then come back? Man, get the fuck out of here. Simone Biles, thank you, Alex.
That's it.
Man, get the fuck out of here, nigga. I'm not teaching my son and my daughters. Sometimes you just gotta quit and then come back. What the fuck? Anyway, let me get back to this thing. Beta male ass society, bro. I'm trying to tell you, dog.
Sometimes you have to give up in order to get across the finish line.
I was never told that as a child, nigga. No. Give up, pause, just quit and then come back. My dad would have smacked my ass so fucking hard, bro. My dad fucking my mom, nigga. My mom would smack the nigga, bro. The fuck is that?
Oh, nigga, I remember my motherfucking mama made me go outside. This dude she had heard some dude was talking about, whooping my butt. And she was like, did you fight him? I said, Mom, he just talks. No, you go outside and you fight them.
Sometimes you just gotta pause, Bo, and walk away from the fight. Anyway, man, let me get back to the fucking point, man. But so at the end of the day, bro, right? Ryan Garcia likes to lead with his right hand so he can set up that left hook. Nigga, please. Against Tank? All right, did you just see what Tank did to Rolly? What I'm gonna tell y'all is this. Ryan Garcia and Rolly are literally the same. The only difference between the two is that Ryan Garcia's hands are much faster. That's it. But that doesn't really matter when you can't defend a fucking incoming counter from a guy that actually has hand speed himself. That counter that Tank hit Rolly with was quick as fuck. Wasn't slow at all. And he timed it very well. Yes, Tank was getting, in my opinion, right, was getting pushed around the ring. Yes, in my opinion, Rolly was winning the fight by 1 round, in my opinion, right? When at the time of that stoppage. But the point is that Tank can actually see something like that when an opponent is giving it to him. Ryan Garcia is going to give it to him all night because he doesn't, like Bo said, he doesn't know how to move his head. He keeps his head on the center line. He's flat-footed. He likes to lead with his right hand more than he actually jabs to set up anything. And then he keeps that left hook out there when he throws it. Man, Tank's going to come right over the top of that shit, bro. I seen this nigga leading with his right hand so many times, bro. And I'm watching that. I'm like, man, Tank is literally going to slide to his right and come over the top with a right hand, bro. Knockout. Like, this is an easy fight for Tank, right? And another thing I'll say about Javier Fortuna. Fortuna was backing up, putting himself in range of Ryan Garcia's straight punch and his hook. Yeah, he needs range to be able to get that off, right?
Yeah.
Tank can stick around at mid-range distance and not give Ryan Garcia the range he needs to get those punches off with full extension. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But see, Javier Fortuna is literally backing up, allowing this nigga to get full extension. I'm watching that. I'm like, why are you backing up, you stupid motherfucker? Move forward, get underneath Ryan Garcia, and he can't hurt you. When has Ryan Garcia hurt a nigga on the inside? Or even literally like a little between mid-range and inside distance. When does Ryan Garcia hurt a nigga there?
No. That's the reason why he takes them hops back after he punches you.
Exactly, bro. Exactly. He needs distance so that Ryan Garcia needs his reach, right? He gets full extension on his shots, bro. Tank Davis ain't backing up into no goddamn distance so Ryan Garcia can get comfortable. Are you fucking kidding me? Man, look, bro. If that fight, look, somebody said, I think it was my man Alex, he said on Twitter recently, just now while we were doing this show, Tank Davis said, I'm going to decapitate this motherfucker. We know before we did the show, Tank Davis said, see you at the end of the year. So maybe he's going to try to get the Ryan Garcia fight at the end of the year. If this fight fucking happens, that's exactly what's going to happen. He's going to decapitate this fool, bro, in front of all his bitches, all the bitches that were yelling, Ryan, oh my God, Ryan, say your thing. All them stupid hoes, bro. They're going to see this nigga head go right in the goddamn front, the front row, bro. Easy work. Easy work. Why? Because he know how to move. That's why. It's right there. He's literally, I'm trying to tell you, look at him fight. Watch this fight again. He's literally Rolly, bro. Just with faster hands and, in my opinion, less power. Rolly has more power than Ryan Garcia. And if you watch Ryan Garcia, you'll understand why Rolly was piecing his ass up and fucking sparring. You'll understand why that happened. You'll also understand why everybody took their turn on Ryan Garcia when he was a fucking amateur. These dudes will beat the dog shit out of Ryan Garcia right now, man. That dude's got much he needs to learn. Ryan Garcia has very fast hands. He has a good left hook to the body. What he needs to do is incorporate some footwork with that. Incorporate some footwork. Give angles. If Ryan Garcia knew how to give angles, do you understand how much of a problem that left hook, just the left hook period. I was gonna say the left hook to the body, but do you know how much of a problem that left hook would be? Like, he could Roy Jones Jr. that motherfucker if he knew how to give angles. Like, he could lead with the left hook, maybe even double up on it. That's how fast his hands are. They're not Gary Russell Jr. fast, but they're fast. You see what I'm saying? If he knew how to angle, if he knew how to be on his toes instead of being flat-footed, right? Because he's putting all his power in each shot. That's why he's flat-footed. But if he was more so on his toes and being able to deliver angles, kind of like a Vasyl Lomachenko, but not as good as him, but just at least be able to deliver angles, this nigga would be seriously dangerous with that left hook, bro. But he doesn't know how to do that. You see what I'm saying? If Ryan Garcia could actually do more feinting and then moving his head while he's feinting, this nigga would, on top of, and let me say this, Bo, he throws a combination. Let me just give you a scenario. He throws a combination at his opponent, right? None of them really land, but it's just to show his opponent how fast his hands are.
Right.
Then after that, every movement he makes is him dipping, trying to get in position. His opponent is going to be bewildered because they don't know where the next punch is coming from because his hands are too fast. But he doesn't know how to do that.
Yeah. You know, I was just thinking to myself, imagine Ryan Garcia with Devin Haney's footwork that we saw when he fought Kambosos.
Man, that motherfucker's dangerous, bro.
Yeah, I was just saying, imagine that footwork. And Devin Haney footwork, I don't think is supreme either. I think it's, it's above average. I don't think it's supreme, but imagine Ryan Garcia with that footwork. Because the one thing, and this is a very good point that you also make too, you said he needs to do feint more. Well, you got to bend at your knees to do feints, which this nigga don't do. Ryan Garcia is just straight up. Straight up. This nigga ain't bending his knees. He ain't doing none of that. This nigga's just straight up.
No, he is.
Yeah. So he can't feint, right? Because he's straight up. Good thing he got fast hands, because when you're straight up, it hurts you. It hurts you from being able to counter correctly and properly. But because Ryan has fast hands, it makes up for that lack of deficiencies that he has right there.
Yep.
See what I'm saying? So
Javier Fortuna was tailor-made for him. Javier Fortuna was done in 2018. You know what fight that was in 2018 where I said he's done in? Remember when he got knocked out the ring against fucking Adrian Granados? He was done there.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? He was done there. Javier Fortuna is not a 140-pound fighter. He's really a 130-pound fighter that moved up 10 pounds, bro. All right. Javier Fortuna's best days were at 130, 135. Okay?
Right.
140 is not his division. This fight was at 140. I already knew what was going to happen because he has not been the same fighter since 2018, bro.
I agree.
So he's tailor-made for him. He's 33 years old. The motherfucker, like I said, he was backing up in range for Ryan Garcia to get those punches off as easy as they looked, right? The hand speed was too much. Javier Fortuna's hand speed was way too slow. He telegraphed the goddamn left hook and still even landed it. He landed it straight down the middle a couple of times on Ryan Garcia. I tells you, Ryan Garcia's defense is not that good. You see what I'm saying?
Right.
He's not a bad fighter. Ryan Garcia, dude in here said Ryan Garcia is a good fighter, right? He's not a bad fighter. But based on what we said, if you know anything about boxes, what's his name? I am Danny716. If you know anything about boxing, you can't dispute anything we just said if you even heard it. Everything we said about Ryan Garcia is fact. To go back and look at the fucking tape. It's fact. Keeps his head on the center line, doesn't move his head. He's flat-footed. He needs full extension on his punches. He leads with the right hand, which leaves himself open for an overhand counter. All of that is facts. So he said, y'all know nothing about fighting. You aren't fighters. Stop talking.
Yes, we are, motherfucker.
We are fighters, you dumb motherfucker. Both of us are the amateurs. Stupid ass. See these dumb niggas? There's always one dumb nigga that has to come through, bro. Go to bed, nigga. Go to sleep.
Go to sleep.
Damn, bro.
We are fighters, motherfucker. We fought in the amateurs. Both of us.
Nigga. Y'all aren't fighters. Just come over here and just speculate and shit.
Oh, shit.
Okay, take or lose. That's your opinion. That's what's up. We don't care, but don't come over here and fucking speculate and shit, nigga. Stupid motherfucker, man. Go to bed, nigga. Nigga look like he sucked dick, dog. Look at his fucking profile pic. Looks like he got his dick in his mouth right now.
Nigga, you a fighter, nigga?
You sound dumb. Bet, nigga. Get the fuck off then. Bye, nigga.
Oh, shit.
Dip. What you here for? I sound dumb. Bet. Get the fuck off then. Nigga stupid, bro. Trash. Bet. Then get the fuck off then, nigga.
Why you still here? You gonna come? Wait a minute. Instead of coming in with some points to counter our argument, you just come, y'all don't know shit. That is the beta mailish whole shit I've ever seen in my life.
They don't, because these dudes don't know boxing, bro. They can't. First of all, you can't argue anything we said. And number one, you can't even come up with your own analytic fucking evaluation of what Ryan Garcia can do. All you can do is just be like, oh, you sound dumb. You're a hater, trash. All right, then, nigga, get the fuck out of here then. What are you still doing here? Let me help you, bro. Let me help you, man. Nigga's stupid, bro.
This nigga. This nigga got emotional, dog. We heard it. This nigga got emotional. This nigga got emotional. Oh God, nigga, that nigga probably rewatching the fight right now. Fucking Ryan is so great. Look at what he. Oh God, look at.
That nigga over there watching the Garcia fight, jacking off.
Look at his new fucking tattoos. I'm gonna get one tomorrow.
You see his profile pic? That nigga look every bit of a booty bandit, nigga. Every bit of one, nigga. That nigga go around and shit trying to grab like a faggot ass nigga.
Right, virtuoso.
Right. Go to sleep. My man's still proving, not my Ryan. Get your fanboy ass out of here.
Oh, man. That's amazing. That's amazing, my nigga. That's amazing. See,
go ahead.
But this is what you said earlier. Stop being fanboys. Stop that shit, man. Stop being fan of these fucking fighters, man. You over here getting beat the fuck up right now at fucking almost 2 o'clock in the morning while Ryan Garcia is off giving head. And yes, he's sucking Oscar De La Hoya's dick. I see. Yes, he is. He's sucking Oscar De La Hoya's dick. Oscar, thank you so much. He's either giving or he's taking it. One of the two. You know, he's either giving or, I mean, we know that's what happened. That's why the nigga was depressed. He gave up the booty.
Hollywood, man. Look at that. That's what you gotta do. You gotta give up that ass, and then all of a sudden you start seeing them in commercials. Remember that shit? I called that shit, dog. Like in 2020 or something. I can't remember what year it was.
I think it might have been 2019.
Yeah, I told you. I said, look, Ryan is getting fucked in Hollywood right now. What y'all gonna see is this nigga on commercials. He hadn't made not one commercial yet at this time. And then all of a sudden, I think he did like a Hennessy commercial or something.
That's what it was, nigga.
That was the first one.
Party don't stop. I remember.
Yep. That was the first one, and then now he's Gatorade, bro. I told y'all.
Yep. Sure did.
Give up the booty, nigga. And then what's the next thing they do? Go look this shit up. They start getting all these tattoos and shit. Look at Ryan. Nigga got all these fucking tattoos now all of a sudden, man. Gave up the booty.
I didn't think about that. You're right. He got shit on the front and on the back. That's 100% right, man.
Oh, man. Cali Chica. Hey, Cali Chica, you said we on Tank's nuts. That's what's up. You want to come on these nuts?
Man, you see that motherfucker? I wouldn't even show her my dick. Get the fuck out of here. You crazy. But I wouldn't even show you my dick.
She showed up on here looking like straight Medusa in this motherfucker, man.
Nah, she's still on the street corner, man.
You one ugly motherfucker. Real talk. You ugly motherfucker. You should take that picture off. Go use somebody else's picture that's not yours, bitch. Real talk. My 15 viewers, bitch, I own a website that gets like 90,000 fucking viewers a day. This is just YouTube, bitch. I own a website that gets 90,000 visitors a day. 3kingsboxing.com. Go check it out, bitch. And then come holler at me.
Look at
I don't even do this shit like this. This is just for kicks. It's not for you.
Well, you know, at the end of the day, look at Trailer Park Trash. You know what I'm saying? While we
got time today. We gonna fuck with y'all. We got time.
We got time today, nigga. First of all, understand something, man. If we criticize a fighter, talk about a fighter, that's what we do, right? So pay attention to that. That's number one. Number fucking two. At the end of the motherfucking day, you're on our shit. So we can say, do, however we would. Bitch, if I pull my ass down and show you my ass to kiss, God damn it, I can do that. Exactly. You understand that? So what you need to do is, you know, I mean, obviously you ain't got no dick in your life, or it ain't good dick because you're up on this motherfucker.
No, look at this bitch. Let me put her up. She's not getting dick, bro. And if she is, it's desperate dick. It's a nigga that's like, man, I had no pussy in about 15 years. A nigga that just got out of prison. That's the kind of dick she get. That's why she on this motherfucker. Niggas ain't out of prison yet, bro. They get out on Monday, nigga.
Conjugal visits at 7.
Ain't no visitors in prison on Sundays, nigga. That's why she on this motherfucker.
Don't come. I'm sorry, man. Don't come in with that shit, dog. Don't come in with that nut sucking, bug hugging shit. We don't do that over here. And before y'all say we hate anybody, go to the 3 Kings Boxing website and check out our top 10 fighters. It's a bunch of niggas on there we don't like.
The funny part about that is when people say, "With your 8 viewers," and not like that really matters. You really think I give a fuck about? Like, how would that hurt me, bro? Are you trying to say that I'm doing this for no reason? Is that what that means?
That's what that means.
Because number 2, there's a playback where it won't be 8 viewers; it'll be more than that. Then number 3, this isn't even nothing that. If you go look at the page, we do videos sparingly, nigga. We're barely on here. This ain't what we do. You know what I'm saying? And the fact that we even got that many, 15, when we don't even do this shit, that's actually pretty decent in my opinion.
Well, it's more than 15. Remember, it's more than 15.
Yeah,
you always 15. Show, it's more than 15. We know that. Every time we've gotten off and seen 200, 300 getting off, like only seeing 20 in the chat. So it's more than that.
I mean, it's more than that. But my point is, I just don't understand why that even matters, bro.
No.
You know what I'm saying? Like, but that's people that think YouTube is the only way to actually do something in boxing. Bitch, we have an actual website where we're actually changing the fucking game. We're not YouTubers. We do this just for fun. This is just for fun.
We are a credible boxing business source. Creditable, motherfucker. Motherfucker have quoted our articles to fighters.
Yeah, okay? your favorite YouTubers or whoever it is that gets more than 15 viewers, I guarantee you they've used articles from 3kingsboxing.com. Guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
What does that mean? They're using shit that I own. Exactly. Alex, she part of the fucking 15. Right. Stupid ass. Get your ugly ass out of here, bitch, before I hit your ass in the head or something. I just want to throw grease on her face, nigga. That's how ugly the bitch is.
That's fucked up, TK.
That motherfucking face look like it's made out of Play-Doh, nigga. A motherfucker just molded the bitch. It was like, oh shit, I gotta do a lunch break and didn't finish.
Nigga, if it came down to me fucking her or Michelle Joy Phelps, I'm jacking off. Oh, damn. Did you hear me? Yeah, I heard that. It came down to her or Michelle Joy Phelps, I'm jacking off. Nigga. I'm jacking off. Fuck it. I don't even want none. Fuck it.
I can't. Yeah, Ricky Tan, it is. It's like 1:30 Central, 2:30 Eastern, man, and 11:30 Pacific, man, right now.
Yep, exactly, Rick.
But nah, man, like I said, man, this is for fun, man. We just fuck around on this. Now, if 3kingsboxing.com was only getting 15 viewers, and yeah, that'd be a problem. But we getting way more than that. You know what I'm saying? Way more than that.
Way more. We accredited by Google, motherfucker. Matter of fact, type in any fighter's name from minimum weight to heavyweight, and the top 3 articles will be 3 Kings Boxing.
Go to them images. When you see them images, I got a 3KB on it. You know where that came from.
Yeah, right.
Some of them images ain't got 3KB, but you'll see them motherfuckers still says 3 Kings Boxing underneath the image.
Yep.
It ain't 15 of them, bitch.
No, that's fine.
Why you come over here and get yourself murked up like that?
One nigga say we ain't a boxer, the other motherfuckers think, y'all motherfucker. You know what? That might have been the same dude. That might have been his alter ego. You know, niggas nowadays, you know what I'm saying? They go both ways nowadays. Transgender shit.
That's true.
This nigga, you might have blocked him. So the nigga, I'll go to my other ego.
You know what? You fucking right, bro.
It might be the same nigga. That's so right, bro. That's fuck. This the time we live in now.
Damn, man. I think you know what? You're absolutely correct, bro. That is him. It had to be a transgender for something to be that fucking ugly, bro.
It's fucked up.
That ugly bitch showed up on my motherfucking screen like, bro. I was like, God damn, what the fuck is that? Boy, you wrong for that shit.
Hey, I'm just saying, man, the nigga snatched off his head, took off that fucking mustache, fluffed his hair, and when
oh my God.
I'm gonna get these black motherfuckers.
Oh my man, y'all wrong for that shit.
Fuck out of here.
Y'all wrong in the chat too, man. Y'all wrong for that. Leave them alone, man.
No, man. Yeah, but listen, man, them niggas get down with us. They know how we roll, man.
At the end of the day, man, like that's what I do, man. I clown niggas, dog. I've been doing this shit my whole life, man.
Shit.
That shit is easy work.
Nigga clown niggas inside of Three Kings. What the fuck you think we gonna do to you,
We
bitch?
do this shit. We having business meetings clowning each other, bro.
Nigga be getting rolled on this shit.
Oh my goodness.
What the fuck?
Sad, man.
That's pathetic, man. But that's what I'm saying. That's the problem with this generation. That's why you got motherfuckers like Ryan Garcia, right? Getting depressed and breaking out, right? You got that shit going on. You got Teofimo Lopez doing the same thing, put all his business out there. Niggas fucking depressed and shit, right? You got Sean Porter out here trying to get everybody to fucking like his punk ass. Shit like that. You know what I'm saying? That's the problem with this motherfucking generation, which is what
you got commercials where they telling kids to give up.
Give up. You got commercials where they telling kids to give the fuck up. You got commercials where like they're transgender. We want next too.
Next.
Oh, that's fucked up. That's fucked up, X. That's fucked up, X.
Oh yeah.
That's fucked.
Hey, dog. I wouldn't go that low. I blocked the bitch, so I can't see her face no more. But I don't know if she's ugly as French and Cruz, dog. I don't know.
That's
what's my other girl's name? The nigga that'll change your oil. What's her name? Damn. WBA 135 champ. Help me out, somebody. It's 1:45 in the morning. My brain ain't working like it should. WBA 135 pound champ. She beat my girl Shannon Cortinet.
Oh, Jamie Mitchell.
I don't know if she uglier than them. I thought
135 was Katie Taylor. I thought
130. Sorry,
130. Okay, yeah, Jamie Mitchell.
Yeah, 130.
Jamie Mitchell. Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
I don't know if she uglier than them niggas.
Yeah, nigga, motherfucker, Jamie Mitchell is changing your tire, dropping your transmission out and shit.
Nigga with no gloves and shit.
No gloves and shit, man.
Man, she get up under that motherfucker.
Man, shit, Jamie Mitchell's come up 500. Park your car over there. I'll be right with you.
That bitch changed the oil while the engine running, nigga. She don't give a fuck. Engine running like a motherfucker. Jamie Mitchell, get under your car, change your motherfucking oil with no gloves, nigga.
She get up underneath that engine. Oh, the engine's hot. Don't worry about it. I'm good. I got this.
Oh my god, man! Shout out to Jamie Mitchell, man. She's
for real though.
Good people, man. Good people. It's just all jokes, man. We like to clown niggas and make y'all laugh. Shit, man. It is what it is. Us and our 15 viewers, nigga.
You all right, man. That's fucked up, man. That's just so Oh yeah, by the way, Charlo gonna kill Tszyu. He gonna kill Tim.
Oh yeah, that's easy work.
Tim Tszyu should have tried to fight the other Charlo. You don't fight this nigga here is hungry. You don't fight this nigga here.
Yeah, you don't fight the hungry, undisputed champion.
No, you don't fight that motherfucker. You fight the brother that's up there. He don't know what he want to do. He's gonna get killed.
He about to get killed in January. That's why this shit 6 months later. You need time. You need time, nigga. That's why they got that motherfucker 6 months later. He needs time, bro. I've never seen that before, man.
I've never seen it. The only time I've seen it is if there's a fight in between. Then you'll see. Like Andre Ward and Kovalev. There was fights in between.
Exactly.
I've never, these niggas like no fight. We just January.
That's both our next fights, January 28th. What? Damn. We gotta wait 6 months? What the fuck are y'all doing?
Nigga, you on extended vacation, nigga? What the fuck? What the fuck, nigga? You ain't fought. I thought you was hungry for the title. What the fuck? Okay, well we can make the fight September. No. Okay, what about October? No. November. Was thinking more like 2023. Nigga, how do you negotiate that? Like, how do you take a fighter a contract and say, hey man, this dude want to fight you in 6 months? I look at that shit, man. You don't get this, man. Get this shit out of here, man. Tell that nigga you better be ready Saturday. That nigga better be ready.
For real. Contract for 6 months later. Get the fuck out of here, man.
No,
we trying to fight, in October or September or something like that. You talking about January? The hell? Apparently they said that Zoo wanted to fight in September. But I don't know. I don't know whose side that was, man. But that's some goofy shit.
That's some bullshit. That's some straight bull. That's some straight bullshit. So I don't understand it, but yeah, man, he about to get murked though, man. This nigga fighting, man. No, man, he fighting the wrong Charlo, my nigga. He about to get murked. There's a couple of niggas out there. It's a couple motherfuckers out there I'm looking at. He about to get murked. I think Josh Taylor gonna lose to Jack Catterall on that rematch because I don't think he can make that weight comfortably enough.
Lost to him the first time.
Yeah, he did.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Jack, it really depends on how Jack Catterall is processing the robbery.
That's
you know
true.
What I'm saying? If he's processing it with anger, he'll fuck around and lose the rematch. But if he's processing it in a way to basically hone whatever mistakes that he had in that first fight, he could probably win it.
That's a good point. And then last one I want to bring up to you, the fight for irrelevancy. Adrian Broner and Omar Figueroa.
Oh, I forgot about that fight.
It's irrelevancy.
I completely forgot about that fight, man.
That's why I said the fight of irrelevancy. That's why I call
it. Man. I don't know. Like, look, how old is Adrian Broner? Like 32? Yeah, right. That's how Omar was fighting. Yeah, me, myself, and Irene. That's how he was fighting. How old is this motherfucker, man?
Adrian got to be about 34, 35, man.
Yeah,
gotta be.
He's some. I know it's got to be between 32 and 35, but I don't know, man. Like I told you guys years back, Adrian Broner is in between a rock and a hard place, and he's still in between it. You know what I'm saying? He can't be. Back then, I said this in 2016.
You did.
He can't beat nobody at 140. He can't beat nobody at 147. I said that in 2016. It's now 2022, and the status is he can't beat nobody at 140, and he can't beat nobody at 147.
He hasn't beat nobody at 140. He hasn't beat nobody at 140.
Exactly, bro. The top fighters at 140 beat the shit out of Adrian Broner 6 years later, still. The top fighters at 147 beat the shit out of Adrian Broner, still. 6 years later.
The top fighter at 135 whoop his ass too if he decides to go down. No, he can't. He's too fat.
Too fat. It's 140, 147, 154. He's too little. So he's that's where he is. That's where he's gonna be. Adrian Broner will no longer be a champion ever again. And I don't count WBA regular. That's why I say Adrian Broner is not a 4-division champion. That nigga's a 2-division champion.
Well, the nigga holding the belt at 140, the regular nigga that won the belt at regular there, Tank Davis whoop his ass.
Who?
I said Tank, who once held that belt, whoop his ass.
Oh yeah. Shit. Yeah, nah. He can't. He'll never become a world champion ever again. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, you're right. It's a fight for relevancy. He's just out there trying to get dope because his name will still put fans in the seats because they don't like his ass, and then all the antics that he does pre-fight, So yeah, it really don't matter. He's just trying to get dope.
Yep, that's it, man. All right, go to 3kingsboxing.com. Again, unbiased, unfiltered. We give it to you guys straight. We're going to give it to y'all straight. Go ahead.
A couple comments real quick before we get out, man. Mike Wilson popped in. He said, thoughts on Ioka's plan to fight Estrada. I think we talked about that a little bit earlier. I mean, I said he should go towards Fernando Martinez right now because of, what I'm saying, he's a green fighter. Make him feel like he's an excellent fighter, and he's him beating Gervonta Davis was the greatest thing since sliced bread, and throw a little bit of dough at him and shit. He probably made like $5,000 against Davis. Get that nigga 10. You know what I'm saying? For this one, double his shit. You know what I'm saying? He'll take that fight. Ioka is easily going to be unified if that happens. But I don't think Estrada will fight Kazuto Ioka. Estrada, we talked about that. Estrada's retired. You know, he's gonna fight. He's literally retired, but he's gonna come back and fight Roman Gonzalez in a trilogy, and then go back into announced retirement. Right now, he's unannounced retired, but he's gonna have an announced retirement whenever he fights fucking Roman Gonzalez in that trilogy. So I don't think Ioka ever fights Estrada. I don't think that fight happens. If it happens, if I'm wrong, bet it's a good fight, but I don't think it happens.
I know it don't happen. I agree with you 100%. I already know it doesn't happen.
Yeah. My man Alex said, what about Ben? No, he's talking about Conor Ben. You talking about like, what you talking about like at 147? You talking about him fighting Chris Eubank Jr.?
No, I think you're talking about Broner.
Oh, Ben and Broner?
Yeah.
That would have been a good fight. I thought that fight should have happened.
Yep, I agree.
That's a good fight.
That's a damn good fight.
Go ahead.
I was just, I don't know what happened. They was talking about that fight. Go to Three Kings Boxing. We talked about that. They was talking about that fight. I don't know what the fuck. The only thing I could think of is Adrian was asking for an outrageous amount of money. Eddie was like, no. Somebody was like, no, hell no.
Probably Broner's asking for all kind of money. I like that fight though, man. Even right now, Conor Ben lacks fundamentals, and Adrian Broner is a clown ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That doesn't throw enough punches. So that's still a good fight. Fuck around, Adrian Broner, fuck around, beat this nigga. You know what I'm saying? And now Conor Ben will be done after that. Can't lose to Adrian Broner, man. Not an older one either.
No. Not this version of Adrian Broner. I agree. You know, no, nigga.
I like that Ben Chris Eubank Jr. fight. I was telling Bo this shit yesterday, I believe. I like that fight, man. It's a nice little C-level, domestic level, you know, continuing the rival their father's fight. I like that shit, bro. The only thing is where that fight is gonna happen. If it happens at 154, I favor Conor Ben. If it happens at 160, I favor Chris Eubank Jr. That's the kind of fight it is, man. It really just depends on where the fight is going to be at, man. That's going to really determine the winner. I don't think Conor Eubank Jr., man, if he's fought at 154, it was a long ass time ago. So it's been a minute since he's moved down. And then Conor Ben, I don't know when the last time he's fought at 154 within the 154 pound limit on the higher end of it. You know what I mean? Not weighing 148. I'm talking like 152, 153, you know. I don't know. So, but if you're making Chris Eubank Jr. come down even below 160, yeah, I favor Conor Ben on that one, dog.
Yeah, I'm with you. I would definitely favor Conor Ben and make him come down because Chris Eubank has been bouncing between 160 and 168 for quite a while. So to get his body down to 154 put a lot of stress on his body.
Yeah.
So I agree with that. Sometimes fighters cut weight to make weight. So if Ben goes up to 154, it would be more beneficial to him because he won't have to beat himself up to cut as much weight versus what Chris Eubank Jr. would have to do. But you do realize you're talking about two very unfundamentally sound motherfuckers fighting each
other. Yeah. I mean, this shit you're gonna be seeing a lot of swinging for fences and shit. Stumbling because they miss shots. Shit goofy, bro. But hey, I fuck with that. I fuck with that fight, bro. I like to see it. I'll be sitting there watching it. A lot of other niggas won't. I'll be up there with the goddamn UK niggas watching that shit. Great fight, Mike.
Hey, yo, X, what you mean that Eubanks ain't won the title, man? He won that IBO.
IBO, man. What you talking about, bro?
He was the IBO first super middleweight champion, man.
Hey, man, why ain't the IBO more popular? The WBO was popular when that motherfucker wasn't no real title. You know what I'm saying? You still got Joe Calzaghe fans saying that he was legit champion for all them years.
Johnny Nelson and all them niggas.
Yeah. That motherfucker didn't become a legit champion until he got the IBF title, bro. That's when he became a legit champion. But they were calling him legit way before that. He didn't become legit till he beat Jeff Lacey. You know what I'm saying? But, what do I know, nigga? I don't know shit about boxing. According to an ugly bitch and a transsexual, nigga. I don't know shit about boxing.
These niggas is dumb. These niggas got problems, man. All right, go to threekingsboxing.com. Shout out to everybody over there at Three Kings Boxing, everybody over there that make Three Kings Boxing what it is, man. Appreciate all y'all, man. Appreciate everybody in the chat and that was joining us at this time. And definitely want to send a special appreciation to my man over there, man, the Prodigy himself. All right, man, Prodigy, do your thing, man. Take us out.
Y'all know where to go, man. Go to threekingsboxing.com, where we have more than 15 viewers for your source of pure, unadulterated boxing. Shit. Hit us up on Twitter at 3KingsBoxing, Instagram at 3KingsBoxing, right here on Facebook.com, where we also have more than 15 viewers. Facebook.com/3KingsBoxing. Man, hit us up right here on Prodigy Boxing Talk, also on YouTube. Whenever we do videos, just go ahead and subscribe, hit that notification bell. We allow transsexuals and ugly bitches to subscribe as well, so go ahead and do so. Also, hit that notification bell so you can be notified, you know what I'm saying, whenever we do decide to go live and, you know, talk a little boxing here and there on this channel. Appreciate everybody in the chat, everybody that donated, even our 15 viewers. We still got several donations in PayPal, and we also got one donation right here on the show. So I appreciate all you 15 guys donating. Until the next one, we out this bitch.